Google's recent developer conference centered on the launch of the Antigravity 2.0 ecosystem, a platform now used by over 8.5 million monthly developers. While the scale is significant, the rollout caused widespread confusion. Google split the previously unified coding tool into several separate standalone applications. The legacy IDE plugin now exists alongside a new standalone desktop app, a dedicated command line interface, and a programmable SDK. This split moves Antigravity away from a chatbot model toward a local autonomous agent infrastructure that shares a backend across your entire machine. This architecture brings a new challenge. Users are reporting drastically tighter token usage limits compared to earlier versions of the tool. Because of these limits, dumping a single massive prompt into a chat window will quickly exhaust your budget. You have to change how the AI processes your code. Treating Antigravity 2.0 like a legacy autocomplete tool leads to errors and wasted credits. Unlocking its speed requires utilizing parallel agent workflows and picking the specific interface that fits your coding style. Standard AI coding relies on a sequential bottleneck. You wait for one overloaded agent to finish a context-heavy task before moving to the next. Google uses dynamic sub-agents to bypass this one-by-one processing. By using commands like /goal, you instruct the main agent to spin up specialized helper agents to handle different parts of the project at once. These helpers run asynchronously. While you work in your primary file, sub-agents can write scripts or research APIs without blocking your workspace. However, an unmonitored sub-agent stuck in a loop will rapidly drain your token budget. Running multiple tasks at once can significantly shorten your development cycle, but it requires the operational discipline to keep those background agents on track. The second major roadblock is context bloat. Fitting your entire codebase into the AI's window confuses the model and burns tokens unnecessarily. Agent skills allow the AI to lazily load context only when it is relevant to the task at hand. A skill is a standard markdown file stored in a specific local directory. It uses YAML front matter at the top to provide a name and a description of what that skill covers. The AI reads only the lightweight description first. It pulls full instructions into its context window only if the skill matches your current objective. This requires you to spend time up front writing and organizing these contextual rules before you start coding. This investment is a requirement for long-term efficiency. It provides the specific instructions needed to prevent hallucinations on large-scale projects without wasting token credits. Once you understand the mechanics, you have to decide where to anchor your daily workflow. The standalone desktop app provides a unified UI, project-wide scoping across multiple folders, a visual artifact system, and Chrome DevTools integration for testing. The primary drawback is the constant context switching. The standalone app requires juggling windows between the agent and your actual code editor. The Antigravity CLI completely removes that friction. It offers native Git version control and allows you to stay entirely within your terminal. You can use /diff to view code changes and the command ag-c to instantly resume a local session. This version has a steeper learning curve, requiring you to manually manage permissions and rendering modes to keep the terminal readable. The choice comes down to whether you prioritize high-level visual organization or uninterrupted terminal speed. This matrix maps tools to your workflow. One axis tracks UI versus terminal reliance, the other tracks system complexity. A visual architect tracking sub-agents needs the desktop app. A terminal power user staying within Git and the IDE should choose the CLI. Both interfaces utilize the same autonomous engine. The only difference is how you interact with it. Choose the interface that fits your UI tolerance, but prioritize building your agent skills library immediately. Lazy loading context is the only way to manage the platform's strict new token economy.